I'm going to give Trudy this leftover pasta. It's a couple of days old. We're not going to eat it. But Trudy knows that nothing is safe around here from all the other littles. So what she's going to do is pretty clever. When I set it inside there with her, she's going to lay on it and smash it into the dirt. She's going to lay on it. She's going to smash it into the dirt. And there's a reason for that. Because as the other littles come over here, they will not eat things that have been smashed into the dirt. Yet Trudy will. So watch our Trudy. So we've been trying to feed Carl on this side of the fence. Reason is that big white doofusy kind of goat right there. Brady, you all know Brady. He will walk over and he ends up jumping up and scaring Carl away from his food. Trudy, you about got it, baby? You about got it? You better hurry. Yeah, it's the evening. We've already fed all the animals, so this is pretty much just kind of a snack thing here. Trudy, and this is about where it starts, y'all. Trudy just took the paper plate and knocked the pasta all into the dirt. Okay? So now that the pasta's into the dirt, she knows the goats won't touch it. Oh no, Trudy. Baby, you have pasta stuck to the side of your face, love. That's really gross. That is the grossest thing ever. Trudy, I'm not going to give you a kiss right now, baby. I'm not loving on you. You have pasta stuck to the side of your face. Okay? And as much as I love you, I'm not going to love on you right now. Don't eat that plate, baby. Oh, she tried to hide it with the plate. Sweetie, you're not going to be able to hide it all over your face. You better do something. It is the evening, and everyone's already had their dinners. We have a beautiful sunset. Trudy, do not touch my camera with that nasty face of yours. I do love you, baby, but I'm not going to love on you right now. Y'all know the difference. We can love her without loving on her. Trudy, sweetie, you better... Newt, tell her! Someone tell her she has pasta all over the side of her face. Trudy! Other side. Other side, baby. Other side, sweetie. You got pasta all over your face. Trudy, Trudy, come here. Let's see your pasta face. Let's see your face, baby. Let me see. Oh my goodness, baby. I do love you, but you're so gross, love. I do love you, but that is really the grossest thing. That's the grossest thing I've ever seen, love. It's all stuck to your hair, baby. Oh. Okay. Guys, don't be upset. I'll brush her tomorrow, okay? I'm not gonna brush her tonight. Newt has found him a place to dig. Look, this is what's gonna happen over here with Brady. That's why he's so annoying. Poor Carl just wants to eat in peace, and Brady's gonna go up, and Brady will end up knocking the entire container over onto the ground, but it's gonna go over on this side where no one can get it. Brady, that's not for you, buddy. This is all of Carl's favorite. Look, there's some mealworms, some corn, some flock pellets. I'm gonna take this away for now. And so what's gonna happen is Brady and Lenny here will realize there's no more food up front, and they'll walk towards the back. Oh no, Newt just discovered the pasta. Newt found Trudy's pasta, and he's gonna take it over there and eat all that he can as fast as he can. That's cute. I can't see. There he goes. Newt is walking off with the pasta in his mouth. He looks so happy to have that pasta. How far is he gonna walk away to eat it? Oh, he went way over there. Oh, here's why. because Maggie also wants some pasta. Maggie, sweetie, we feed you plenty, love. Oh boy. Here, Carl, I'll put your food right over here. I can only move Carl's food. Oh boy, here they come again. This is so very annoying. We do love all of our goats, but there are some that can just, anyone that has goats will tell you this, guys. It's not Lester's being mean. It's not that Lester's being mean, but Lester, as a goat owner, everybody who has goats will tell you that goats can be some of the most annoying of God's creatures. And that's what we don't like about Brady. He's so tall and he can climb up on things like that. And even though Carl doesn't want to be mean, Carl can't fit his little head in there. Carl cannot fit his little head around Brady's big head and his dangerous horns. Carl's not afraid of Brady, but Carl doesn't want to get an eye poked, because Carl knows that his eyes are, that important to him. So I'm just going to hold Carl's food here until Brady and Lenny will eventually leave. I'm going to actually walk over here. So Brady and Lenny, they realize what time of day it is, and they know that their safety depends on them staying close to the barn. They will not walk way over here at this time of night. Carl, though, will. There you go, Carl. So that's one way we can kind of help Carl continue to eat without Brady and Lenny bothering him as much. Sunset. Shouldn't you guys go back to the barn while you still can, before the boogeyman comes, before the cuckoo comes out? The chupacabra? The chupacabra. That's a great title. The chupacabra comes after Brady. Ooh, scary. So if you're an English speaker and you don't know much about Spanish culture, you probably don't even know about chupacabra. So, the same way we have Bigfoot, and Yeti, and some of these creatures. So in the Spanish culture, they have a couple of their very own boogeymen, if you will. And one of them is La Chupacabra. And another one is a scary woman called La Llorona. Great stories that I love telling my kids. There we go. So that's kind of how we work. Smarter, not harder. Carl has to eat, y'all. So listen to me. Carl is about, we have no idea exactly, but Carl is about 300 pounds. And that means that Carl has to eat about 3 pounds of food a day. Now, 3 pounds of food, you're like, that can't be that hard. And it's not, except for the fact that the goats, when we feed Carl and the goats together, the goats, they're gluttons. They're gluttons. They never stop eating. And so they'll eat every bit of theirs, and then they'll start moving around trying to run other animals off of theirs. And poor Carl ends up not getting the full 3 pounds a day. So what I have to do is try to find ways to feed Carl off on his own. We also have to make sure that we give Carl a special diet. The goats are really good eating just the goat formula that we buy from Kalmbach. But Carl, they don't, unless they have made it, we can't find it. They don't make an ostrich formula. Okay, they don't make like an ostrich formula. So we're trying to give Carl just tidbits of all kinds of stuff, that what he needs, the proteins and the green stuff, and we do give him a poultry pellet, like a flock pellet, and he likes that. He likes the dried mealworms. Oh, when I go fishing, man, he loves minnows. So look what's happened over here. So Brady and Lenny have both left. They know what time it is. It's time to get back towards the pasture where they're safe. They have their night lights. They have the barn. And what's sad about that, and what's really sweet, is look, Carl also knows it's time that he has to go do his job for the night. So Carl will perch himself. He will not perch. Carl will lay himself right down about there. I'm just going to point with my finger. and that's where he'll end up laying for the night. Annie and Ernie will be inside with the babies. And guys, there is not a darn thing that's going to go inside that pasture with such great protectors. It bothers me the way people who do not live here, and I'm going to kind of air quote and say the animal experts, as much as they may know animals and animal behavior, they do not know what I know from things that I've observed. And what Carl does, his nighttime routine, is just amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. The way he lays in a spot where nothing can get towards those babies. I have a video I'll stick on here and show you. It's a nighttime video where Jamie and I come home at night and we saw a coyote. It was over here in the pasture. And so I took my truck and I drove around and I put my bright lights and I shined my lights on it. The coyote was he just kind of wandered off. Now, he didn't come to get a goat. A coyote by himself wouldn't come to get a goat. What he came for was probably a chicken, possibly a duck. But when we spotlighted him and he took off, we finally made a big circle around, and it was so neat seeing that Carl and Annie and Ernie were on just super high alert. They saw the coyote. They knew he was there. And because that coyote had also seen them, there was no way in the world he was ever going to try to climb into this pasture and catch him a little goat. No, their babies have been safer than they've ever been. And I love that. I really do. I love that. So we're very blessed for that. Guys, it's getting dark, and I know you can't see a whole lot, and I'm just sitting here rambling on. I was hoping to see Carl go ahead and lay down for the night, but it might still be a little bit early for that. Maggie, let Copper have the leftovers. Copper has found the little bit of pasta that was left over. Hi, Dan. Hi, sweet boy. I know, you've come for some loving. Okay, let me love you. Come here. It's okay. I love you so much. We don't get as much time to love like we used to, do we? There's a lot of babies to love, y'all. There's a lot of babies to love on, and sometimes they don't get the same one-on-one that they got back in the beginning. If you remember, when we had first got there, here comes Pablo. He's going to the... Well, I thought that Pablo was going to the pond for the night, but no, it looks like he might be coming right over here to me to get some love for himself. Oh, Copper, I was loving Danny. Sorry, Dan. Yeah, that's the hard part about when you have, so many kiddos. You have to share your love with all of them. And sometimes you don't get to have as much one-on-one anymore. Ain't that right, Pablo? That's why Pablo comes to us. Pablo finds a way. Pablo finds a way. Carl lays outside and protects the entranceway. Annie and Ernie sleep with the babies. And so tonight, as you lay down and lock your doors and rest your head on your pillow, you can always know that our babies are doing the same thing. And they have the best home security, guys. They do. They have Jamie and I, who are always here. They have Carl, who's always here. They have Annie and Ernie. They have Pig Trudy. They have a lot of protection. They have Donkey Dan. And isn't it great that we've not lost a baby? I don't want to say knock on wood, but yeah. The last thing I want to show you is across into the distance there, the fog coming across the little valley there, the little low spot. It's coming this way. Y'all see that? It's been nice having this time with you guys. Y'all seen quite a few things. Try to zoom in. And looky there. Looky there. Our lights just come on, which tells us it's getting late. And this video is about over.